Lolo, mic check? Yes.
Witness heart-stopping. 5 months have passed since the PSL President's Cup 2024, and in that time we've witnessed heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, and exhilarating moments from double overtimes to last-second victories. And now we've whittled down to the last top 4 teams here in the new era of the PSL. It's Pilipinas Super League President's Cup semifinals, and it starts right now.
Hitting that miracle shot to end the third period, rebounded by Juan. He fakes. He will score! A tough shot by Juan. Just pure heart and hustle. Yeah. Maguliano outside to Villarias. Maguliano with a one-handed shot. That's good. And 10 to go by Juan. Bang, bang, bang! Nueva Ecija having 15 points. He's trying to take the thing. The three. Vitor scores from down.
Good evening and welcome to the City of Life for a matchup of the top 2 offensive teams of the tournament. There's no love lost between the San Juan Kings Go for Gold and the Nueva Ecija Capitals Pure Gold, having faced off against each other in epic battles several times over the years. This time is no different as we expect high-octane offense and a punishing defense in this best-of-3 series to determine who will go to the finals. This is the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup 2024 semis. Dito, Pinoy ang bida. And we're down to the last 4 teams, beginning with Nueva Ecija and the San Juan Kings Go for Gold battling it out this evening, and we'll finish our day with the Binyan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle Game X, the hometown team and the #1 seed after the end of the elimination round, going up against the Quezon Titans, and the only team that was able to overcome that twice to beat disadvantage. Binabati namin kayo ng isang magandang gabi mula dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. The Choco Duo is back, and medyo padilim pa lang sa labas sa Melo, pero dito madilim na. Magandang gabi sa'yo.
Magandang gabi, Jaime. And, magandang gabi sa fans ng PSL. We are down to the last 4 teams, no? So you would really expect, kumbaga ngayon, mas matikabong aksyon na talaga dahil wala nang papayag na magpauna dito.
Wala talagang papayag, and a beautiful face that we'll be having with us this evening. Sam Santos, narinig niyo siya kanina. Balikan natin siya saglit. How are you, Sam?
Hey guys, I feel great after that long break we all just had. It's good to be back. Actually, first time ko dito sa Alonte Sports Arena at iba pala talagang energy dito.
And I know these 2 teams, Sam, you got to observe them coming in early dito sa ating venue. No strangers to these types of environments and the high pressure na mga laro. Pero was there anything special that you observed with the players and coaches?
Actually, both teams seem pretty confident pero ayaw din nila maging complacent, lalo na at challenging daw talaga itong matchup na to.
Well, Sam, I have a question for you. Itong San Juan was able to win by 10 points against dito sa Nueva Ecija, back in the elimination round. Do you think that they have the psychological advantage coming into the series?
Actually, Coach Melo, I was able to talk to their team manager kanina at sabi niya they don't think that they're at an advantage dahil they really recognize that Nueva Ecija is also a champion team.
Thank you again, Sam. Balikan natin siya ulit later as we take a look at our playoff picture, Melo, and where these two teams came from and kung saan nga sila patungo heading into the last two teams sa ating tournament.
Well, itong San Juan had to overcome Cam Norte in the round 2 of the series. Kabilang panig naman, Nueva Ecija was against the Davao Occidental Tigers. They had to win twice in order to advance to the semifinals. So mas mahigpit ang kanilang dinaanan dito.
And of course, itong San Juan also had to defeat the SJCSB Blazers on their road to the semifinals. Silipin na nga natin itong kanilang naging laban during the elimination round, talking about the San Juan Kings and Nueva Ecija. That 10-point victory you talked about earlier, Coach Melo, what went well for the San Juan Kings they wish to replicate in this game?
Well, for San Juan, it was all about their 3-point shooting at yung kanilang naging fast break points, 23-9. Also, they were able to force turnovers and get 26 points off of those mistakes ng Nueva Ecija. So that's something that they want to repeat for this evening. Para naman sa Nueva Ecija, they want to take care of that basketball more to avoid another setback.
Let's look at a little bit more in detail, no? Kung ano yung dinaanan nga ng San Juan. It was kind of easy coasting, I would say. Were able to cover a couple of their games in the playoffs. Itong San Juan, no? They began with a demolition. Cam Norte Warriors and Joseph Obalde rather played well para sa kanila. Carlos PH Super Player of the game. And in the following round where they still enjoyed that twice to beat advantage, itong SJCSB Blazers did put up a good fight but they were eventually overcome by the Kings.
Well, ito ang San Juan, total domination na pinakita nila here in the playoffs. 122-81 against Cam Norte and an 85-77 win against the young SGA CSB Blazers team. And in both of those games, no, talagang constant sa kanila. Itong si Orlan Wamar, who I believe one of the oldest players in the roster dito sa San Juan in terms of yung longevity sa team, ano. So talagang he is the leader of this team.
Talagang veterano and kabisado na nga. May chemistry na definitely with his teammates. Dito naman tayo sa kabila, Melo, and their road to the semifinals, talking about the Nueva Ecija Capitals defeated the Manila City Stars. That was quite a close one for the first 3 quarters kung saan bumitaw na lamang sila in the 4th, and the last series that they went in, Davao naman ang nakaharap nila where the twice to beat advantage gamit na gamit.
Well, against Manila City Stars nga, no, everybody was expecting that game to blow wide open. But Manila came in prepared, but at the end, yung pa rin ang scoring prowess itong Nueva Ecija Capitals ang nang babaw sa laro na yon. But against Davao, ito yung medyo mahirap talaga nilang dinaan. Dumaan sila sa butas ng karayom. They had to win twice in order to advance. Yung kanilang unang naging laro, 90-86. And the second game naman was 89-82. So makita natin up until the end, it was anybody's ball game. But yun nga, yung championship caliber nitong Nueva Ecija ang lumitaw in that series.
And the marquee matchup tayo dito, Melo. And no pre-game, we're very excited when we were looking at the marquee matchup. Dahil itong dalawang gwardiya na to, talagang magbabakbakan this evening, talking about Orlan Wamar. You spoke about him earlier. And syempre, Chris Biton, di rin magpapahuli.
Well, these are the numbers back in their first game last March 16. Orlan Wamar, 8 points, 7 assists. Chris Biton naman, 5 points, 5 assists. Pero yung kumbaga, these numbers don't really tell you kung ano yung value nila in their teams. Ito yung kanilang mga backcourts, their stabilizer, and most likely, sila ang barometer whenever they play good, nananalo yung kanilang mga kupunan.
Siyempre, talagang aasahan nga itong dalawang gwardiya na to for this matchup. And to know more about these players, Sam Santos is with Orlan Wamar.
Orlan, kausapin muna kita bago ka pumasok sa game, no? As one of the leading point guards, anong klaseng laro pa ba ang maaasahan namin sa'yo dito sa semifinals?
Every game, tinitreat ko lang sa championship game para maibigay ko lahat. Especially on defense and offense para ma-lead ko yung team ko sa panalo.
Well, good luck. I'm sure maganda performance na makikita namin sa inyo. Back to you, Jaime and Coach Melo.
Thank you again, Sam, and great mindset shown there by Orlan Wamar. Melo, siyempre, semifinals na, pero championship na kaagad yung kanyang mindset.
Pero itong si Orlan Wamar is not a stranger to playoffs basketball, and alam niya no, na he needs to take this hindi nga one game at a time, one possession at a time. But of course, you need to be able to look at the bigger picture, which is yung goal ng kanilang kupunan, kundi yung championship. So, kailangan nilang malusutan itong Nueva Ecija in order to achieve that.
We talked about how San Juan is one. Actually, top 2 sila at the elimination round in terms of scoring dito sa ating liga. And that guy, Kumbaga, suspect number 1 when it comes to scoring here for the San Juan Kings go for gold.
But you cannot be mistaken, no? Itong si Orlan Wamar could play decoy, and there are a lot of shooters in this team. Andyan nga itong sila Galinato, the likes of AC Soberano is there as well. So talagang if you're Nueva Ecija right now, it has to be, kumbaga you're gonna pick your poison. Dahil nga si Orlan Wamar may be the face of this team, but the rest of the guys surrounding him are also capable.
AC Soberano actually is the leader sa ating 3-point field goal percentage, and those outside snipers, kahit na medyo maalat itong so Orlan Wamar, alam mong marami din pang aasahan when it comes to the San Juan Kings lineup from top to bottom.
And Orlan Wamar, no, has also been leading pagdating sa steals nga, which is yung naging fast break attack nila. So yan ang babantayan ng Nueva Ecija ngayon.
Balikan natin muli si Sam Santos, this time with Chris Biton.
Chris, bago ka bumalik sa iyong pre-game huddle, tanungin muna kita, how do you mentally prepare for a big game such as this one?
Ayun, syempre mentally and physically prepared ako ngayon. Alam ko pag San Juan physical yung game nila. So yun, ready ko lang din yung katawan ko and yung mindset ko sa game.
Well, good luck, Chris. I'm sure you're gonna do a good job for your team. Back to you, Hyman, Coach Juan.
Ready na nga si Chris Biton dito, Melo. Mind and body.
Well, I had the privilege of working with Chris Biton, and against San Juan din yung series namin. So alam ko talaga that he wants to get back at this team.
For San Juan and Nueva Ecija, just a few minutes bago magumpisa ang kanilang laban, I'm sure yung mga players very eager to get that first victory dahil this is a best of 3 semifinals. Alam naman natin whoever gets that first game is statistically more favorable in terms of winning the series altogether. And simulan na nga natin through Gio Cruz for our starting lineups.
City, welcome to Alonte Sports Arena. Ito ang Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. This is the game 1 of the best of 3 semifinal series. Nueva Ecija Capitals up against San Juan Kings. Now let's meet the starting lineups from your super teams. Beginning with Nueva Ecija Capitals. Starting forward, number 8, Rob Celis. Also at forward, number 24, Mike Huico. Playing center, number 14, Will Macaloni. On guard, number 27, Chris Biton. Also at guard, number 51, Big Bang Toto, Byron Villarias. Head coach for Nueva Ecija Capitals, Bon Dulay, assisted by Rob Wainwright, team manager Ivan Cuevas, and team owners Ryan Cuevas and Bon Cuevas. And now let's meet the starting lineups from your San Juan Kings. Go for goal! Starting forward, number 2, Michael Calisan. Also at forward, number 4, Mike Alonso. Playing center, number 15, Arvin Gamboa. Starting guard, number 11, John Galinato. Also at guard, number 5, Orlan Wamar Jr. Head coach for San Juan Kings, go for gold, Randy Alcantara, assisted by Yon Garcia, Nane Pontolan. Team consultant, Bong Dinglasan, Honorable Kong Pride.
About to tip off dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Look at the starting lineups for both squads. Nueva Ecija will begin this game with Villarias, Bitoon, Macaloni, Celis, and Huico. Samantala naman for San Juan, we have Wamar, Galinato, Kalisaan, Gamboa, and Malonzo. This is game number 1 of a best-of-3 semifinals. I'm MNDR, kasama pa rin Coach Melo Navarro. And pagka yung lineups pa lang kita mo na, Melo, talagang pabigat na ng pabigat. Heading into the last 4 teams, look at our referees for this evening. Referee Celeste, Puenafuerte, and Dula calling the shots for this game. Macaloni and Gamboa will figure on this tip-off. Makukuha ng Nueva Ecija ang first possession.
And early in this game, no, talagang bring out the big guns are both teams dun pa sa kanilang starting 5. So they want to dictate the tempo of this game.
As Celis makes a move, blocked by Kalisaan. Two of the, actually the top 2 offensive teams in our league after the elimination round, syempre. As Wamar, unable to hit on that 3-pointer. Second opportunity, ayaw pa rin. Medyo maalat pa, parehong koponan to begin this game.
And you would see there 3 tries mula dito sa San Juan. Ano? Orlan Omar trying to quicken the pace of the game.
Celes goes to Bitoon. Open for 3. Knocks it down.
You do not want to leave this guy wide open. Chris Bitoon knocking down the first 3-pointer here in this game. At ang maganda doon, no? Off the ball movement itong Nueva Ecija.
Kausap niya nga si Sam Santos earlier, Melo, na yung mind and body, well prepared is Chris Bitoon, knowing na San Juan nga talaga yung makakatapat nila. It's not like kahapon lang nila nalaman na San Juan yung makakatapat nila. So really, even during the Holy Week, I'm sure nagpe-prepare itong mga players na to.
Pati hairstyle talagang pinagandaan itong si Chris Bitoon.
Mind and body nga eh, kasama daw. So, Wico kicks it out. Bitoon for another 3. And another conversion. Mainit, Chris Bitoon to begin this game. 6-0 para sa Nueva Ecija.
We are at least 250 kilometers away from Nueva Ecija, pero parang home court ni Chris Bitoon itong Binyan. Knocking down second 3 here in this game.
Maaga simula for the Capitals as Kalisaan short on that jumper. Just one and done here for the Blue Shirts. Wico attacks. A bit awkward in that attempt. Galinato gets the bump. Will get fouled and head to the line for 2.
And Galinato right there wanting to get an easy basket of the transition. And yun nga, we mentioned the top of the coverage. 23 fast break points ang San Juan dyan. As we take a look at this corner 3-pointer from Chris Bitoon. He is on the mark for this game.
Kailangan yan dahil we spoke about how Orlan Wamar really fuels the offense of the San Juan Kings, Melo. And kung kaya mo ring i-challenge si Wamar on the defensive end of the floor, that's gonna be key for the Capitals to maybe wear out itong si Orlan Wamar.
So that's a good point. Ano? Pagtrabahuhin mo talaga on the defensive end itong si Orlan Wamar to try and slow him down pagdating naman do sa pagtitimon sa kanyang kupunan.
Able to hit on both free throws was Galinato. First points para sa San Juan, trimming this lead down to 4, 6-2. Under 8 minutes left here in the first. Macaloni looking for Celes. Deflected by Gamboa. They would keep it on the baseline with 14 to shoot.
Active hands right there for San Juan. Yung touch passing nitong Nueva Ecija has been key in that series dun sa Davao. Kaya naman makikita mo talaga yung naging preparation ng San Juan dito.
Especially in that second game, talagang, well, obviously they lost the first outing against Davao, kung saan they almost succumbed that twice to beat advantage. They were able to make those adjustments. Coming off with that victory, a shot clock runs out. A little bit too much naman yung ball rotation in that instance.
Well, that time around, medyo naging tentative itong opensa ng Nueva Ecija. And makikita mo rin dito ngayon, no, yung embracing of the new roles that they have with their new system.
Malonzo goes to Wamar. Able to escape the defense momentarily. Hawak itatawag dito against Will Macaloni.
And that time, itong Nueva Ecija wanting to hedge on that ball screen, but Orlan Wamar, the veteran player that he is, inakuha na ng foul itong si Will Macaloni. That was a big fish right there.
Literally a big fish. Still early in this ball game. Kailangan mag-ingat ni Will not to get an early 2. Traveling violation. Titito dito. That would be against Malonzo.
Let's take a look at this play, no? Dito mo makikita yung underrated yung defense itong si Michael Wico. In that sequence, pinakita niya sa atin how capable he is of defending in the post.
I think it was you na kasama ko when we covered this Capital game na Wico maybe kumbaga one of the two-way players na meron tayo dito sa liga that high level. Kumbaga high level yung kanyang offense, but his defense nothing to scoff at as well. It's Macaloni against 2 blue shirts will be fouled. Talagang inside operator po si Macaloni, Melo.
So that time around, Nueva Ecija not settling for the outside shot. Ayun na naman yung quick passing of that ball screen. Will Macaloni from the weak side getting that pass from Celis. Pero nakita mo rin naman how prepared San Juan is. Dalawa agad yung sumalubong.
Look at the game of Will Macaloni in their game in the elimination round. Monster double-double, 19 points to go with 16 rebounds. Well, we spoke about Chris Bitoon, you know, Michael Wico. Alam naman natin yung, kumbaga, itong anchor that Will Macaloni is for the Capitals, where he takes Nueva Ecija, talagang dun sila sumusunod. 8-2, 6-point advantage para sa Nueva Ecija. Gamboa short on that outside attempt. Macaloni takes it all the way off the glass. Masyadong malakas, but Celis short naman para sa kanyang putback.
Sorry miss right there for Nueva Ecija in this type of series. You want to make those easy shots.
Macaloni taps it to Biton. Gets the ball back. Villarreal goes to Celis. Wico to the baseline. Too strong. Calinato gets that rebound and will be fouled. Will be team foul number 3 against Nueva Ecija. And Biton's first.
And with that foul of Chris Biton, makikita mo, no, they really want to stop the transition attack ng San Juan. But couple of sorry misses para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Hindi mo naman masabing semis jitters. Kasi
Oo,
veterano na itong mga player na to. 6 minutes left. Just in our first period, this is game number 1 of a best-of-3 semi-finals. Mamaya, Binyan and Quezon will figure in their own Game 3 series as Wamar almost making a 4-point play. Biton sasabi, that will be 2 now on Chris Biton.
Not a smart foul mula dito kay Chris Biton. Uncontrolled yung kanyang closeout dito.
Sabit na sabit. Not the guy that you would want to get his rhythm, especially in the free throw line. One of the better free throw shooters here in our PSL, Orlan Wamar.
You never foul a jump shooter. Most especially if you are the leading scorer sa iyong kupunan.
Let's hear once again to Sam Santos. What do you have for us?
For Coach Don Dulay of the Capitals, they reviewed their previous lapses in their game against the Kings during the eliminations, and meron daw silang solid game plan, especially on the defensive end. On the other hand, San Juan Kings team manager June Usman acknowledges that Nueva Ecija is a dangerous team, pero tiwala siya sa Kings dahil he sees the consistency in their team, which he thinks is the key kung bakit sila nakaabot sa semifinals, and as long as makontinue nila ang same energy and intensity, they will make it to the much coveted finals. Hi, man, Coach Melo.
Thank you for the report. That was Sam Santos helping us navigate the sidelines for this ball game. Iba rin yung filosofiya, no? Mga parehong koponan. Of course, we talk about the road of San Juan heading into the semifinals, Melo, as we see Calo, first time in this game, able to hit on that basket. Kabila, Agara naman. Mike Malonzo able to finish.
Quick response right there from San Juan. If you're Nueva Ecija, missed or made, you really gotta sprint back because they're looking for that early offense.
Villarreal. Go back to Calo. State to shoot. A bit of miscommunication there between the two blondies of the Capitals.
Pero itong si Michael Wico saw an opening on that baseline, kaya naman he went for that backdoor cut. Ang problema, hindi siya nakita nitong si Rob Celis.
Halfway through our first. Malonzo. Calinato now. Go to the block. They like this matchup, Malonzo and Wico. Spins to the baseline. This time, Wico mapipituan.
Well, that time around, itong si Malonzo was able to read that defense. Alam niya na hinaharangan yung gitna. That's why he went for this quick spin to the baseline. And Wico was out of position to defend that.
Binabalik-balikan talaga nila itong matchup na to. Malonzo and Wico. That's one way to also tire out Wico. We talk about how you can do that with Bomar, but Chris Biton with those 2 early fouls. Kailangan nga munang umupo.
So, makikita mo yun, itong San Juan, very methodical with their offense. No? Talagang pinupuntahan nila not the mismatches, pero yung mga tao specifically na gusto nilang atakihin.
Down to now just a 1-point lead after Nueva Ecija started off hot with those 2 3-pointers nga from Biton. Now 10-9. Villarreal. Kick out to Calo. Inside to Wico.
That inside game will be key para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Yung pinpoint passing nila ang talagang kailangan nilang puntahan.
Mabilis ang baba ng San Juan. Drop pass to Kalisaan. Blocked by Macaloni. Celis recovers. Ahead to Calo. Bounces it to Huico. Deja vu. Para kaka-replay lang ni Nudge Productions. Pero it was a different play, extending the lead now to 5.
Sabi ni Eman Calo, who says walang point guard sa loob ngayon?
Wamar gets it in the corner. Short on that 3. Celis another board. Siya na rin magbababa. Looking to attack. Loses the basketball. Saves it to the wrong jersey. Galinato ahead of the pack. Able to finish.
And Galinato right there recognizing that he has Will Macaloni on his side. Already has a personal foul. Kaya naman itong si Will, hinayaan muna na makalayap tong si Galinato.
Definitely wise to let that play go. Para kay Will Macaloni as Celis untouched.
Early in the game, itong si Celis, ang hinahanap niya are those extra passes this time around. Not settling and taking that ball strong to the hoop, and he was successful.
Pihit sa loob. Will be fouled was Havillonar. Head to the line for another couple of free throws para dito sa San Juan. That's one thing working well for them. 7 out of 7 so far in this game.
And if I'm not mistaken, itong si Michael Huico already has 2 personal fouls earlier in this game. So yung ploy nitong San Juan to attack the likes of Biton and Huico has been working for them.
Agang mapapakamot si Coach Don Dulay dito, Melo. 2 of his starters in Bitoon and Huico. Already has 2 fouls. Havillonar keeps San Juan perfect on the line. 8 out of 8 now after that conversion. So 3 and 11 remaining in the first. Able to hit on both, 16-13. Still a 3-point lead for the Capitals. In our first quarter, Billy Ray Robles has checked in for the Capitals. Some backward pressure here for San Juan. Macaloni goes to Calo. Just 10 to shoot for the Capitals. Maguliano hands it off to Robles. Just 3 to shoot now. Macaloni will be fouled there by Havillonar. Another couple of free throws para kay Will.
Well, that time around, Nueva Ecija was able to weather the storm. They don't have a natural point guard on the floor. Kaya naman itong si Eman Calo is being forced to bring that ball down. On the half court naman, maganda yung kanilang naging game plan dito. They're attacking, and from the weak side, yung mga 45 cuts has been successful so far because itong defense ng San Juan naka-overhelp dun sa paint. Kaya naman nakakakuha itong sila Macaloni, itong sila Rob Celis.
Macaloni able to hit on that first. Bante pa rin dito ang Nueva Ecija. 2 for 2 para kay Will Macaloni. And check this, Coach Melo. Jonathan Uyluan now in for the Capitals. Didn't play much in the elimination round, but I'm sure welcome addition for Coach Don Dulay and the Capitals. Short on that corner 3 was Soberano. Juan gets the offensive rebound. Wamar hindi pa inuupo dito sa first. Usually, as a whistle here, let's see. The Eman Calo whistled for that foul and penalty na dito. Ang Capitals should take another look. It was off the ball. Or was it?
Ayun.
To block itong pwestuhan nila ni Havillonar.
Trying to send a message dito kay Havillonar. We both know na itong dalawang players ito, si Calo and Havillonar, are very physical players. They also like to play mind games. So, kumbaga talong pikon dito sa pagdating dito sa dalawa, and that time around, nakaisa itong sa Havillonar by getting that foul.
Havillonar, though, will split his charities. That would be 10 out of 11 free throws now for the San Juan Kings. As Marquez will be whistled for that foul, putting San Juan at the limit with 2:21 left here in our first. Makakasabi ko lang, Wamar has been playing extended minutes in the first. Marwin Taiwan will replace him. Maguliano trying to lob it to Macaloni. Stolen by the Kings. Taiwan leading the break. Looking for Soberano. Juan wide open. Won't get the bounce. Marquez fights for that rebound. Sorry, miss inside. Third serving. Ooh. It is semifinals now, Melo.
And Dexter Marquez right there against 3 white shirts. Still able to get that offensive rebound. And nakita mo naman yung grian nila doon ni Will Macaloni. Yan talaga yung inaabangan ng ating mga basketball fans. As we take a look at this action underneath. Not an easy thing to do if you're Marquez. You had Maguliano and Macaloni right in front of you.
Kita mo naman, neither giving an inch. He spoke about the mind games na meron itong mga players na to. Alam mo, hindi rin pwedeng magpakita na atras ka. As Soberano will miss on another 3. So Sloan mabibitawan. The Kings will keep it with 14 on their clock. Trailing by 4, 18-14. Juan goes to Taiwan. Soberano will try once again. Masyado namang malakas that time. It's a loose ball foul will be whistled here against Billy Ray Robles, trying to block out itong si Zaki Wang.
And that's the specialty of the house para kay Zach Wang. No, ever since his college days, talagang yung giving his team second chance opportunities, yan yung nai-offer niya to the table. And that time around, itong si Robles unable to box out itong si Zach Wang.
Balik muli tayo kay Sam Santos for another report. What do you have for us, Sam?
Zach Wang of the San Juan Kings said that the key to winning this game is trusting his teammates and playing with heart. Despite winning against the Capitals before and being at an advantage in terms of depth and number of players, hindi siya papakampante at hindi daw siya makukontento until their team reaches their ultimate goal, which is the championships. Very physical daw talaga maglaro ang Nueva Ecija at magaling ang coaching staff nito, kaya he really expects to be challenged tonight, especially by their big man na si Will Macaloni. Kaya naman he really took the time to scout and watch the game of their opponent tonight, and we can expect to see a difference and one in this game nga daw. Hi, Coach Melo.
Thank you once again, Sam. And physicality daw, mataas. Fortunately, kakakwento lang itong mindset ni Zach Wang. Siyang matatawagan with that foul.
Once again, the same attack na ginagawa nitong Nueva Ecija. Someone will drive from the wing at yung weak side corner and nagsisneak behind the defense. And that time around, si Zach Wang naman ang naisahan itong si Billy Robles.
Able to hit on that first though. Para kay Robles. Will hit on the second. 19-14 is our score. Taiwan. Ooh, deflected and saved by Calo. Taiwan able to counter steal. Gets it to Juan. Attack strong. Floats it up. Won't go. Havillonar trying to get that offensive rebound. Will lose it to Robles. Sloan. High in the sky play. Maguliano able to finish on that alley-oop.
Beautiful basketball play there by Nueva Ecija. It was their turn to run, and they need more of that in this game if they want to keep up with the pace itong San Juan.
Biggest lead so far for the Capitals at 7, 21-14. Sloan comes up with a steal. Ahead to Robles with a 2-on-1. Gets it to Calo for the finish.
And surprisingly, the much taller Nueva Ecija team on the floor, sila pang nakakatakbo dito.
This is a 5-0 blast from the Capitals, allowing them to have this 9-point lead. Calo and Marquez introducing themselves to the City of Life.
And we mentioned nga itong si Eman Calo. Nakita naman natin doon how he gave a little bump dito kay Dexter. Because you want to get in the head of your opponents, especially here in the playoffs. You want to take them off their game.
Saka sigurado kung magkikita pa kayo uli eh.
Oh.
So that kind of edge that you can get from the first game, definitely mabibit-bit mo yan heading into game number 2 and if necessary, a game number 3.
Totoo yan. And the mental toughness will be key dito sa ating series dahil nga both teams are playing physical. They love to run. So, kumbaga, kung sino yung composed, yun talagang mangingibabaw.
Officials having a second look ball will go back to the San Juan Kings. Trailing by 9, 23-14 with 30.7 seconds left in our first quarter. Soberano. Juan now goes to Taiwan. Back to Juan. Maikes. PP hit. Kick out to Taiwan. Straight away 3. Still can't get a 3-pointer para sa San Juan. That's 0 out of 9 now here in the quarter. Just 2 seconds left. They have to put it up. They aren't able to put a shot up, Melo, to end the first. That's kind of how the game has been so far for the San Juan Kings. And the first quarter will end 23-14. Mula pa rin dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Lamang ang Nueva Ecija Capitals.
The PSL Presidents Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, Marketing Partner, Bean Leaf, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV.
Live at IBC 13.
It's moments before we resume this ball game in the second quarter. Look at the crowd dito sa ating Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan. One of those, of course, Colonel Ariel Kerubin, Life brand ambassador. Siyempre.
And of course, we saw beside him is Vice Gen Alonte, together with one of our bosses here in the PSL, si Boss Bong Baribar. So, the VIPs here to watch the ball games.
Inimitahan namin if you are watching. Siyempre, basketball operations, Farley Aguila, Commissioner Alan Kaidik, and walang iba kundi si JB Gayoso, Deputy Commissioner, Power PSL. Star-studded tayo dito, Melo, Gusto ko sana sabihin na andito kasi tayo, kaya star-studded. Pero Scoliado try to open up the scoring festivities here in the second quarter. Look at the field goal shooting for both these teams. 2 out of 18 lamang for San Juan, pero binubuhay sila ng kanilang free throw shooting. But for the Capitals, this is the start that they were looking for.
Well, for San Juan nga, no? Isa sa naging main weapon nila back in their elimination game was their 3-point shooting. But right now, they're 0-9 in that department, and that's the reason why Nueva Ecija is up in this game.
Titignan mo yung 2 out of 18, Melo, you would think this was kind of a blowout already. No? But kahit papano, nakaka-manufacture ng puntos itong San Juan from the free throw line. Still can't get that 3-pointer to go was AC Soberano as Maikes able to clean it up. Player down on the floor, holding on to his right ankle.
That's Bobby Balucanag after that rebounding battle. But looks like pinagpag lang. That was against a Villonar, you know. Looks like he was on his own. No, walang natapahakan eh. Not a sight you want to see. But Bobby Balucanag is a tough player and definitely not gonna back down here in the playoffs.
Good to see him still on the floor, not asking to be subbed out. Collado makes a move. Basket won't work. Babalik ang bola sa San Juan.
And that time around, namang si Collado was the anchor of that offense. Pero yun nga, nababasa na ng San Juan. Sumisikip na yung defense nila in the paint. Kaya hindi na lumulusot yung mga drop passes.
23-16. 7-point lead pa rin para sa Capitals. Soberano shadowed by Oiloan. 8 to shoot para kay Taiwan. He will pull up. Too strong. 0 out of 11 now for the Kings from the 3-point arc.
And Nueva Ecija just limiting San Juan to one shot per possession rather.
Maguliano. Gets it to Collado. Reset sila kay Calo rito. Naisahan niya si Villonar doon. Gives him a bit of a smile after.
Parati naman nakasmile yan si Eman, whether di kita ng laro. And tingnan natin to, no? He was trying to run that ball screen action going to the corner, and that's why coaches always tell the defender to step on that sideline.
Taiwan down on the floor as Oilon hits from downtown.
Jonathan Sloan, we know him to be a good three-point shooter, and kakailanganin nila yan here in the series na medyong underman silang maituturing.
3 out of 4 naman para sa Capitals from the three-point line. 7 to shoot for the blue shirts. Marquez inside. Won't go. Oiloan taps it to Calo. Ahead to Balucanag. Malakas. Collado trying to fight for it. But Marquez hustles for that board. Gets the ball back. Hindi ka na naman maagawan. Soberano for 3. Still can't get that three-pointer to go.
Ayaw talaga para sa San Juan, ano? But if you're the shooters, you gotta have that mentality of taking the shots for as long as you're open.
Yun naman palang gusto ni AC Soberano. Ilapit. Kisses is off the glass plus the foul. 3-point play coming up para kay AC Soberano.
Hindi lang naman from beyond the arc pwedeng makuha yung 3 points yan, as AC Soberano not settling for an outside shot, attacking the defense of Collado, who was late on that help side.
And kung mararamdaman ni AC Soberano yung contact na yan from Collado. Maalat sa labas yung San Juan, no? And AC Soberano actually 0 out of 5 from the three-point arc. So let's see if that three-point play will get him going as the Capitals will call for this timeout.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances.
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure. Official hydration partner. Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, Marketing Partner, Bean Leaf, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
7:42 left in our first half of action. The Capitals are still up by 7, 26-19 against San Juan Kings. Go for gold. Outside shooting has been a struggle here. Talking about San Juan shooting 0 out of 12 from the three-point line, where this has been their main weapon, not only in their victory in their previous matchup, but has been throughout the tournament.
And that's the reason why they're putting back in the game itong si Orlando Amar, trying to spark something out of that offense. Pero ngayon, Nueva Ecija naman, they want to keep pounding that ball inside because that has been where they're successful in this game.
Oiloan, pressured in the backcourt, almost turns it over. Smaguliano, Balucanag rather, loses that basketball. As Oiloan forced to give up that foul, stopping the break of the Kings. With team foul number 2 for the Capitals.
So that time, the full court pressure itong San Juan was in full effect as Bobby Balucanag, medyo hindi niya comfort zone yan, you know? That was at least 30 feet away from the basket.
The lack of point guards dito for the Capitals, talagang being punished by the Kings time and time again. Maguliano able to come up with that steal, coast to coast, challenges Marquez, will miss. Collado there for the offensive rebound and put back.
It's all about timing para dito kay Collado, getting that second chance opportunity.
As Juan almost turns it over, but the Kings will keep it. Still 18 to shoot para sa San Juan.
Well, the good thing about the defense of Nueva Ecija ngayon, they're sprinting back. Kaya nakita mo doon si Zach Wang was trying to sneak behind, pero they were ready. They already had 3 white shirts in that paint.
Panganiban recovers, gets it to Marquez, keyhole jumper, off to the right. Robles. Gusto Maguliano. Back to Oiloan. To the corner, Calo. Another three-pointer for the Capitals. That's three-pointer number 4 now for Nueva Ecija.
And Eman Calo. That was a stab to the heart itong San Juan. Ano? They were expecting another drive, but all of a sudden, knocking down that 3.
Juan still can't get that first three-pointer para sa San Juan. And sabi mo nga, Melo, just one and done here for the Kings.
Yun ang nagiging tema, no? Talagang hindi pinapayagan itong Capitals for them to get multiple possessions.
Quite the opposite itong umpisa ng laro na to in their previous game during eliminations where San Juan held to that double-digit lead in that first half. Kalisaan gets him another opportunity, will be fouled from behind. Couple more free throws coming up. Oliado will be called for his second.
As we take a look at this reverse layup, everything but the shot. Good thing Michael Kalisan was there to do cleanup job for San Juan.
I think free throws has been one of the better friends nitong San Juan Kings. Kung ano yung alat nila sa three-point shooting, gano'n naman sila, productive when it comes to the charity stripe.
11 out of 14 from the free throw line and 0 out of 12 from the 3. But if you're a San Juan supporter, no, you would wish na baliktad sana eh, no?
I'd rather, no? Mas marami kaming makes sa tres kahit na medyo mas maalat sa free throw line. Able to hit on that free throw though, so maybe even yung free throws medyo maasim na rin itong San Juan Kings. Let's talk about a little bit ito, Melo, nung averages ng parehong koponan and how they fared during the elimination round. The main weapons you spoke about, San Juan using that three-pointer as their advantages, and pero Nueva Ecija binabaliktad ang istorya rito as Billy Ray Robles joins the three-point party. As San Juan will call for some time, trailing now by 15. Was take another look at that three-pointer from Billy Ray Robles. Kailangan nga mag-usap-usap muna dito.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, marketing partner, Bean Leaf, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
Still 5 and 34 remaining in our second quarter as the Capitals now mounting a 15-point advantage against the second seed San Juan Kings go for gold. And Melo, we're just looking at yung kanilang statistical comparisons in the elimination round, and yung advantages na meron yung San Juan during those elims, parang iniiwan sila when it comes to this particular matchup. As you look at the assist story, +6 for the Capitals, 11-5.
We're talking about assists, no? Number 1 itong Capitals in that department, averaging 32 a ball game.
Orlan Wamar finally sinking. Just the first three-pointer for the Kings. Much-needed basket to stop the bleeding here para sa San Juan.
Much-needed three-pointer indeed para dito sa San Juan. That should open up the driving lane for them.
Paguliano deciding to attack. Drops it off to Huico. Will be fouled by Wang.
Yun yung mabigat ngayon sa ginagawa nitong Nueva Ecija. No? They're really taking those driving lanes and waiting kung saang side ba magkakaroon ng help. And from that side, they will drop it off dun sa mga teammates na ready na sa ilalim, and San Juan has been struggling to figure out how to stop that. Pero tingnan muna natin to. Three-pointer from Orlan Wamar to the delight of that San Juan crowd. And kitang-kita mo, kumbaga, how much they're longing for that shot.
Ito ko nga yung reaction ng kanilang coaching staff na pa. Sa wakas.
Nakahinga ng maluwag eh.
And that three-pointer with less than 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Maybe a sign of things to come here for the Kings as they try to overcome what was once a 15-point lead para sa Capitals. Go to the block. Trying to back his way down. Shot a bit too strong para kay Hernandez. But they would keep it with still 14 on their clock.
May halong gigil itong San Juan every time they dump that ball in the post. They need to be more, kumbaga, mas relax lang in trying to attack the defense.
Wamar. Macaloni trying to stick with him. Turns around. Shot won't go. It's a loose ball foul. Maipipito rito. Billy Ray Robles not agreeing. Take another look. After that Wamar miss.
Tough shot from Orlan Wamar, and from that angle looks like he has a case.
Napangiti na nga halang. Ito si Billy Ray Robles.
Pero ang tumawag is the official behind him. So ibang angulo yung nakita niya
14 fouls now for the Capitals. If you are the Kings, is one thing that you can take advantage of. Sabi nga natin kanina, free throws has been one of their better friends inside to Kalisan. Nice find from Hernandez.
Michael Calizaan has been an excellent operator underneath. Kita mo naman doon, ang ganda ng seal and the patience before he took that shot.
Down to 11-point lead now, 35-24. Biton back in the ball game. Remember, this guy is nursing 2 fouls. Kaya maaga nga siyang naiupo dito after hitting a couple of early 3-pointers. Ooh, look at that move from Kalisan. Eluding 2 white shirts.
Back-to-back baskets from Michael Calizaan, using his footwork right there to evade his defenders.
Look to slow it down are the Capitals. Still 3:42 remaining in our first half. Magoliano straight away. Another 3-point conversion. Binaril pa si Michael Wigo.
And even the big guys connecting from the outside para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Wamar will miss on that layup. Biton leads the break. Goes to Billy Ray Robles. Ooh, nice challenge there from Dex Maiquez, stopping that fast break opportunity for the Capitals.
And that's how you want to stop a transition attack. Defend without fouling para dito kay Dexter Maiquez. Billy Ray Robles. Medyo malambot din yung atake niya that time, but nonetheless, the defense of Dexter Maiquez was there.
Transition defense in full effect for the San Juan Kings, trailing once again by 12. As Celes and Kalisaan also exchanging pleasantries. Physicality really on the rise here in this quarter. Maaga nga first quarter pa lang. Actually, nagkikis-kisa na. Parehong mga players, and even before that play, you saw that the players really becoming, entangled.
Michael Calizaan got caught in that back pick action, giving a chance itong Nueva Ecija to put the ball in the hands of Rob Celis. And alam ni Michael na late siya kaya naman he didn't want to give Rob an easy basket, which is why he gave a quick foul.
Officials, of course, trying to make sure there was nothing untoward when it comes to these physical altercations. Pero kita naman natin in the replay, Melo, talagang just the players eager to win.
But of course, our game officials, they want to be on top of the situation. And ayaw nila na maging out of hand. Kaya naman, every opportunity to really review the action na ginagawa nila.
These were the 2 players that figured on that mini scuffle, I would say. Robbie Celis and Michael Calizaan. They are matched up now. Look at that knockout play. Wigo to Villarias.
Miscommunication on the defensive end para sa San Juan. Nueva Ecija, you would see how they execute those inbound plays to perfection.
Mamar looking inside. Ball is deflected. Kings will keep it with just 10 left on their shot clock. Take another look.
Screen the screener action, opening up itong si Byron Villarias for that easy lay-in.
Perfectly executed for the Capitals. Kalisaan thinking 3. Gets it to Miranda instead. May ipit. Hernandez, balik. kay Miranda. So 3-second violation will be whistled here against the Kings. Sayang because Miranda was able to hit on that three-pointer.
Oh, good recognition to find tong si Miranda.
Let's head back once again to Sam Santos for another report. Sam?
This is a very intense matchup so far for our first game dito sa semifinals. Coaching staff of Nueva said that they have to improve their rebounds and they need to control the boards as they just can't hope that San Juan misses their shots. Lalo na ngayon at mukhang nahahanap na ulit ng Kings ang shooting rhythm nila. Jaime and Coach Melo.
Field goal shooting for the Capitals. Really at the high, especially after that conversion, add a couple more percentage points from their 51% shooting already.
And look at that. Picking the pocket was Will McAloney playing like a guard here.
Behind the back pa Melo and will be fouled. Head to the line for two. What a luxury for the Capitals to have this kind of big man. Nga, dumidepensa in the perimeter. Siya na nagbaba.
Oo.
Behind the back pa. And earns himself 2 more free throws. You know, after those series of moves, give this guy maybe 4 free throws.
Well, the likes of Will McAloney, they will really do everything, kumbaga, on their end, ano, to get a win and para kumbaga maibsan yung kakulangan in their roster right now, especially on that guard spot. Kaya naman even the big guys are really trying to bring the ball down and help the load dito kila Bitoon, kila Villarias.
Leading all scorers now is Will McAloney with 8. Abante ng 18 rito ang Nueva Ecija Capitals. Down to 16 after that Maikes basket. Under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. McAloney, gandang hanap na sana, but Robbie Sell is maybe thinking already na ilagay na ang bola sa basket.
Oh, he was successful earlier in taking that ball to the hoop, pero yung every time he wants to give that extra pass so far in this game, nagiging turnover.
Three-pointer once again. Second three-pointer this time, courtesy of Hernandez. Down to a 13-point advantage for the Capitals.
And if you're playing against San Juan, it doesn't matter if they're struggling. They will keep shooting those outside shots. That's why if you're Nueva Ecija, hindi ka pwedeng mag-relax on the defensive end.
Rico, siya naman ang susubok. Malakas. Look at Villarias battling for that board. Gets the bucket plus the foul. And some words.
Byron Villarias. I don't know. May baging ba dun? He really got that ball over tong si, was that Michael Calisaan? Ano, it was Hernandez. Strong move para dito kay Byron Villarias. He is known to be a three-point shooter, pero ngayon, banging bodies underneath. Most importantly, no? Joining that mind games.
Kasama talaga eh.
Oh, hindi pa sila tapos ni Dexter.
So he will be charged with a warning for taunting. Confidence at high dito para sa Nueva Ecija. Leading once again by 16. The highest was 18 points just earlier. You are the Kings. Very crucial. Last minute and 6 para sa'yo. Swamar gets another one. Ito na. Nagigising na. 3-point shooting dito ng San Juan. That's Wamar's second 3-pointer.
Perfectly executed play para sa San Juan. Horn set. Landing into a staggered screen for Orlan. Wamar was unchallenged with that shot.
Wamar now has 9. Celes making a move. Nobody home. Turns it back over to the Kings. Couple of turnovers here for Robbie Sell is uncharacteristic.
Well, itong si Robbie Sell is medyo undecided on what he wants to do with that basketball. Yun nga, so far, every time he decides to take it strong, he's getting the points. Pero yun nga, every time he hesitates naman, turnover ang resulta.
Wamar gets it to Calisaan. Short stab will work. So itong 5-0 run for the Kings. Babasa 11 ang kalamangan. Bitoon looking for a friend. Finds Celes. Ooh. Pass A bit too high, even for maybe 2 Michael Huicos.
Another turnover right there para dito sa panig ng Nueva Ecija, and definitely hindi nakakatulong in their cause because they could have added on to this lead kung naipasok nila yon.
Time out nga muna dito ang Nueva Ecija, still up by 11, 47-36.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, marketing partner, Bean Leaf, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
Babalik tayo dito sa Alonte Sports Arena in Biñan. Look at the crowd starting to build up dito sa ating venue. Enjoying just the first of the 2 games that we have here to begin our semifinals. Supporting, of course, either the San Juan Kings or the Nueva Ecija Capitals, where the Capitals are leading by 11, 47-36. Just 18.7 seconds left in our first half of action.
And we could expect this crowd to really be, kumbaga maging jam pack tayo dito as, yun nga, much anticipated yung kanilang home team in Biñan will be playing later on. Pero as much as you're excited for that game, hindi rin magpapahuli itong San Juan and Nueva Ecija.
A shot time for the Kings. They go to Wamar. 5 seconds now. To the corner. 3-pointer from Soberano still. Can't buy a 3-pointer is AC in this game. As the buzzer sounds to end our first half, the Capitals will take with them an 11-point lead, 47-36 as some players still. Hindi pa rin tapos ang aksyon kahit tumunog na ang ating buzzer. So we look at our dumper super move of the game. This was the eye in the sky play between Oiloan and Maguliano earlier. Able to finish. Difficult shot or dumper super move of the game. And at the end of our first 2 quarters, it would be 47-36, still in favor of Nueva Ecija.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, marketing partner, Bean Leaf, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
Mga ka-PSL, it is now time for PSL Tropa Trivia. I am now with John and Miss Jeline at isang fan ng San Juan at isang fan ng Nueva Ecija. So we both have trivia questions para sa kanilang dalawa. First, unahin muna natin. Ladies first, si Ma'am Jeline. All right. Una sa lahat, do you follow the social media pages of PSL?
Yes, of course.
Anong social media page?
Sa Facebook.
Facebook. Talaga, ha? Hanapin kita. Ha? Okay. Ma'am Jeline, this is your question. Are you ready? Sino-sino sa Nueva Ecija Capitals, either player o part ng coaching staff, ang nakasali na sa mga dating PSL conferences? So yung mga previous na PSL conferences, sino-sino ang mga members ng Nueva Ecija Capitals, player man o coaching staff. Magbigay ka ng 3.
Sila Dulay, Calo, and Celis.
Dulay, si Coach John Dulay ba yun?
Yes.
Alright. And you are correct. Yeah, congratulations, you will win a cash prize. Andito sa ating kaibigan natin, nasa crew. At ito naman, wait, meron kang gustong batiin muna.
Hello sa lahat ng mga taga Muntinlupa and Las Piñas.
Muntinlupa and Las Piñas. So south ka pa rin, pero go Capitals. Alright. Now, thank you, Ma'am Jeline. Ito naman, we now have John. Tama? John, you're from?
Binyan po.
You're from Binyan, pero sa game ngayon, nakasupport ka sa?
San Juan.
San Juan. Do you follow the PSL socials?
Of course po. Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook. Okay. So, your question about the San Juan team. Sino-sino sa San Juan Kings ang bago sa team this season ng PSL President's Cup? Bigyan mo ko ng 3 players na bagong sali sa San Juan team.
Malonzo, Soberano, Habilionar.
Are you sure?
Yes po.
Final answer?
Yes, final.
And you are also correct. So John, you also win some cash prize from PSL. Meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan or batiin?
Binabati ko po yung girlfriend ko po kasama ko. Tsaka po yung family ko.
Anong pangalan nung kasama mo?
Noemi po, girlfriend ko po. Noemi.
Noemi, girlfriend mo ba siya?
Yes po.
Hinihintay mo ba yung kiss cam mamaya?
Pwede po.
Alright. So mamaya, Noemi, may kiss cam. Okay. Thank you very much, Ma'am Jeline. And John, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the game. So, sabayan nyo naman ako. Sa Pilipinas Super League, dito, Pinoy ang bida!
Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
Engyo, thought about the 3, trying to escape the defense of Robles. But pickpocketed as Robles takes it all the way, plus the foul. Bit of a late recovery there para kay B-Boy Engyo, trying to stop the fast break.
The bench of Nueva Ecija asking for a sportsmanlike foul.
At number 9.
7 to fire. Inside, Zaki Juan with a reverse. And the pass there by Orlan Wamar.
It's the display of basketball wizardry right there.
They played against each other back in high school.
Top 8.
Rebounded by Lasco. He will go all the way.
The other
What
way,
a shot there by Lasco.
And he took it on the reverse side, son. Hindi lang nagpahirap na tatilang yung Lasco. And they're humming.
And what a shot there by Damian Lasco going all the way. He serviced the field. Silada, the first.
Making it on 7.
Definition of a stretch 4.
Inside to Alves. Nice shot there by Alves plus a foul.
What a pass mula dito kay Harold Arboleda. 3 steps away from the 3-point line, giving that alley-oop pass.
Sliding into number 6.
Kasi yan yung kailangan nila. He's the only legit big guy na kanilang koponan.
Look at that Wico move.
Masanding, abi. Ganda ng galaw.
Flores.
Through at number 5.
Stepping his way through.
Panganiban plus the foul.
Ang hirap gawin nun kasi biglang humarang si passer.
Mahirap talaga iwasan si Wawi.
Alam niyo kung nakita niyo lang si Jaime kung paano ginawa yung ginaya yung
Cracking into the top 4.
Ian Torres with a drive. Oh, a gorgeous move by Ian Torres. That's one for the highlight reel.
Yep. Slip past his guard. Tuck things over. Ganda lang sa dito Ian. Bubupa.
Podium time at number 3.
Chance to close the gap here. He will go inside. Oh, what a shot! That's one for the highlight reel.
Tips si Du mula dito kay Rich Ginitaran, cutting this lead down to single digits.
81 to 72.
Hindi naman Rich Ginitaran absorbing the contact, scanning the floor.
At number 2.
Ian Torres Eusebio snaps it home, up high and down hard.
Woohoo! Dalawang highlight na yan. What a pass by Torres. Kita niyo yung pasok si Eusebio for that slam.
41-34 now. Largest lead of the Blazers in the game. The three. And the top play of the week.
From the free throw line. Oh! Antonio Eusebio goes up high and down hard.
That's going to be a highlight play here. In the tournament, Sandy.
That will be his third dunk here in the PSL President's Cup.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive. The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, Marketing Partner, Bean Leaf, Media Partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, live at IBC 13.
At the half, it would be 47-36 in favor of the Nueva Ecija Capitals against the San Juan Kings. Go for gold. This is the start na hinahanap nga talaga ng Nueva Ecija dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. And they started off strong, led by as much as 18. San Juan na talagang inalat, especially in that three-point area, which has been one of their main weapons. At all systems clicking dito para sa Nueva Ecija, Melo, to begin this game.
Well, Nueva Ecija, surprisingly, they are the taller team, but they were really running here in this ball game. In fact, they already have 8 fast break points. But one of the biggest things that they did here is yung kanilang three-pointers. They already have 6 three-pointers in this game. And even the big guys connecting. Look at the field goals here, 53% for Nueva Ecija. Only 28% para dito sa San Juan Kings. And this is the three-point story I was talking about. 6 out of 10 for Nueva Ecija. 3 out of 17 para dito sa San Juan. That is their main weapon, and they're struggling to find that rhythm from beyond the arc.
Before we begin the second half, we go once again to Sam Santos. Sam, what do you have for us?
I am with Coach Don Dulay of the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Coach, you're off to a good start. What else do you need to work on to maintain this lead?
Yeah, we're off to a good start. We know it's not over, but to continue this lead, we got to box out better, control their boards. I saw the discrepancy. They have 13 offensive rebounds. We got to do a better job of that.
Is there anyone you'd like to greet or thank, Coach?
I'd like to greet first our boss, Boss Bong, and his wife, Mom Rian. They're not here today, so I want to say hi to them. And I'd like to greet my family in the States, my mom and my brothers. I'd like to greet my family in Pasig, Sunset, Lola, and my son Gavin, and of course my wife and my eldest Dylan.
Thanks and good luck, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sam. Coach Don Dulay emphasizing, Melo, boxing out. Dahil rebounding nga, lamang pa rin dito. San Juan, 22-20.
And San Juan, 13 offensive rebounds that resulted to 8 second chance points. Really a cause of concern for Coach Don Dulay, rather. And yun nga, if you are the bigger, the heftier team, you would really expect to control the boards. Kaya naman, that's one thing that he needs to really cover here in the second half.
And speaking of hefty, we saw earlier Will Macaloni in several of his attacks, either scoring inside or hitting on those free throws. Pero dito naman sa kabila, started off slow was Orlan Wamar, but when that shot went, siya nga na yung unang nakabasag nitong 3-point shot para sa San Juan, and had a couple of those leading the way here for the Kings with 9 and Macaloni nga with 8.
Well, you would say nga na struggling pa, no, itong si Orlan Wamar, but still leading his team in points with 9, Calisan with 6, Maikes and Galinato with 4 on the other side. Itong si Eman Calo, he was instrumental in building that 18-point lead. Already has 7 points here in this game. Chris Biton able to knock down through 2 early 3-pointers before he got called for his second personal foul in the game. And Michael Wico, 5 points here in the ball game, but maganda kay Michael ngayon yung activity niya, especially on the defensive end, stopping the post action of San Juan.
Talagang yung depensa rin. We talked about a lot the offense of the Capitals, but really, it has been their defense limiting the San Juan Kings. Siyempre, may mga tira din talaga yung San Juan na parang usually nauhulog sa kanila yon when in the games that we were able to watch in the past, no? Pero for the Capitals, every opportunity na magkakaroon sila dito, hindi talaga nila sinasayang in punishing the defense of the Kings time and time again.
And we talked about na kulang nga sa tao itong Nueva Ecija, but look at their bench points, 21 here in this game compared only to the 13 of San Juan.
And ito nga, Sam Santos is with the coaching staff of San Juan. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm with Senator Jinggoy Estrada of the San Juan Kings. Sen, napaka-intense ng first half of the game. Paano niyo po ba minomotivate ang players to stay composed in high-pressure situations such as this one?
Well, I told them to concentrate and focus on their game and play their usual game. Huwag silang ma-stress and they have to loosen up.
Thanks, Sen. Anyone you'd like to greet or thank?
Well, binabati ko lahat ng mga taga Binyan, Laguna, at syempre yung mga fans ng San Juan Kings, especially yung mga sumusuporta sa Pilipinas Super League.
Thanks, Sen, and good luck. Back to you, Hyman, Coach Melo.
Thank you once again, Sam. And Senator Jinggoy, relax lang dito, Melo, no? Despite trailing for much of this game, loosen up, sabi niya sa kanyang mga players.
You cannot afford to overdo things, ano? Dahil alam naman natin that the game is won in the fourth quarter. Hindi naman yan, kumbaga, if you're down by 18, hindi naman yan kayang ubusin in just one possession. So that's words of wisdom from Coach Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Tingnan natin kung yung pagiging relaxed and more composed will give them the lead back here in the second half.
Just to show how relaxed Senator Jinggoy is, namimigay pa po ng t-shirt dito sa ating Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan. If you are the Kings, kind of uncharted territory, I would say, in that game in the elimination round. They were the ones that actually led by double digits heading into the second half. So a bit of an adjustment, especially in terms of roles for San Juan and Nueva Ecija, and for the Capitals. This is really kind of a dream start para sa kanila. We talked about how short-handed they are, missing a couple of their key players, especially those that contributed to their cause in the elimination round, and even in their previous games that are visibly absent in this game para sa kanila. But a lot of players chipping in. Parang kung sino yung pinapasok ni Coach doon, talaga nagkiklik.
And that could really be a factor here in this ball game. No? Dahil alam naman natin itong San Juan, yung kanilang coaching staff, yung Coach Randy, Coach Yong, and they're known to do good game preparations. Pero yun nga ngayon na iba yung muka, itsura nitong Nueva Ecija on the floor. This could be something new for them. Kaya naman nag-a-adjust pa lang sila.
May bulaga pa. Third quarter resumes. 47-36 nga tayo. 11-point advantage for the Capitals, led by as much as 18. That mini run by the Kings allowed them to bring this lead down to just 11 as a traveling violation will be called here against Malonzo.
And once again, Michael Wico standing his ground on that post action. Kung iskuran mo sila, no? 2-1 na sila dyan sa post earlier. Michael Wico able to get a couple of stops.
The Kings really, talagang favorite nila yun, no? Yan, balik-balikan talaga nila yung matchup na yan. Malonzo and Wico. As McLoney gets it to Villarias. Three-pointer. Mainit pa rin ang kamay dito ng Nueva Ecija Capitals. That's three-pointer number 7 in the game.
And there may be new combinations para dito sa Nueva Ecija, but one thing remains constant. Yung three-point shooting nitong si Byron Villarias, I'm sure he's part of the scouting report ng San Juan.
Specialty of the house indeed. To the corner. Three-pointer. Short. Second opportunity para kay Miranda. Floats it up and good.
Graceful shot mula dito kay Agent Miranda after missing that corner three-pointer. Yan yung maganda, no? You're playing loose. Yung hindi mo hinahayaan yung huling tira mo to affect the next one. That's why he was successful with that floater.
Ito on. Inside to Celis. May ipit. Throws it away and back to the San Juan Kings.
That time around, Rob Celis got cornered in that drive. And medyo nakulangan ng adjustment eh. Itong si Byron Villarias. If he moved a little closer to that corner, mas makikita siya ni Rob doon.
Iupong muna siya dito ni Coach Don Dulay. Still up by 12 are the Capitals, 50-38. Wamar, ping inside to Kalisaan, but Macaloni reading that play well.
Still have 10 seconds left here in the shot clock. Kita mo naman ngayon yung San Juan trying to counter those switching defense na ginagawa nitong Nueva Ecija by giving that lob pass, but it was still well read by Will Macaloni.
Just 10 to shoot for the Blue Shirts. Malonzo goes to Miranda. A second to shoot. A shot clock runs out for the San Juan Kings. Tingnan natin si Senator Jingoy dito, really kind of searching for answers.
No, he wanted the team to be more relaxed, but not to the point where they won't be able to put up a shot.
Sobrang relax naman nun, Melon. Hindi ka na tumira, no? So late and 8 left in the third quarter. Bitoon looking for the Macaloni screen. Javillonar switches on him. Just 5 to shoot. He will pull up for 3. Hits another one. Chris Biton was able to hit on 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, picking up where he left off after nursing those 2 early fouls. Adding to the woes dito ng San Juan Kings. Di talaga nila ma-address itong 3-point shooting. 8 out of 12 for the Capitals.
And this is a tough shot from Chris Biton right in front of Pau Javillonar.
Parang sinukat lang, Melo eh.
Ginawang asintahan.
Maguliano goes to Huico. Inside to Macaloni. Contact. 2 more free throws coming up for Will.
Will Macaloni once again positioning himself perfectly there in that free throw area. Take a look at this drive from Michael Huico finding Macaloni there, and si Javillonar naman, kung mapapansin mo, naka-overhelp na naman siya. Kaya nalilibre yung release pass in that middle.
Talk a little bit about, Melo, yung sinasabi mo perfect position na kinuha ni Will Macaloni yung bola. It's not exactly in the shaded area per se, pero yung spasyo na nakikreate niya after getting that basketball, getting that bump, and inside operation ito ni Will Macaloni.
It's all about shooting the gaps of that defense, and Will Macaloni very good in finding those open spaces.
Parang minsan gusto mo makuha mo na kagad sa loob eh. Pero in the case of Will Macaloni, I think that's really, he's done a good job in making sure na kahit hindi pa sa loob na loob talaga yung kuha niya ng bola, he's still able to take advantage. So take a look at that turnover for the Kings. Bitoon doing it on both ends of the basketball court. Pesky defense against Orlan Wamar, causing that turnover. Bitoon to Huico. Maguliano for 3. Short. Rebounding battle. The foul whistled against Malonzo, trying to avoid Macaloni getting that rebound.
And that's a good job on the part of Nueva Ecija and trying to engage the big guys of San Juan, because one of their concerns back in the halftime was offensive rebounding. And ngayon dito, talking about the ability of Macaloni to position himself. Grabe. What a cut from Chris Biton right there.
Chris Biton now joins Will Macaloni in double digits. He now has 11. 57-38, the biggest lead now for the Capitals at 19. Javillonar almost loses it. Gets it to Wamar in the corner. Too strong. Rebounded by Villarias.
The struggle continues para dito sa San Juan in terms of their outside sniping. Orlan Wamar couldn't knock down that 3 there.
Pagka si Orlan Wamar umalat na, siya na nga lang yung nakakascore dito sa kanilang 3-pointers. As Macaloni once again pouring it on. 21 big points now is the lead for the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Onslaught. Hindi talaga tumitigil dito for Nueva Ecija. Look at that attack from Will Macaloni as the Kings.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, Official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule. Marketing partner, Bean Leaf. Media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV. Live at IBC 13.
Chris Bitoon and the Capitals up by 21 points, 59-38 with 6 and 22 left in this game. Look at the impact na ginagawa dito ni Chris Bitoon. 3 3-pointers to his name, and yun nga, doing it defensively, pinapahirapan din itong si Orlan Wamar.
Chris Bitoon just doing everything here to contribute para sa kanyang kupunan, and yun nga, no, pati on the defensive end. But look at that move from Dexter Maiquez.
I'm sure nakarinig itong Kings during that timeout, Melo. Parang yung be loose that Senator Jinggoy was telling them during the half. Hindi naman ganun ka-loose. And that's one of the ways that they can get back to this ball game as Dex Maiquez inserted back into their lineup, getting that 3-point play.
Great recognition from Dexter Maiquez. Nakita niya lahat ng help is in the middle. That's why he turned to the baseline to get that end one.
Pressure on the backcourt. Kalisan with that deflection. Macaloni will be fouled. They were able to cause a couple of turnovers with this backcourt pressure during the first half, Melo. And mukhang dito talagang may plano na sila to, and they have to start early. Trailing now by 18.
Medyo malaki-laki itong inahabol nila, no? That's why they need to really force those turnovers.
Swamar behind the back to Miranda. Can't get that finish, but will head to the line for 2.
This could be the spark that San Juan is waiting here in this game. Ito talaga, you cannot play the tempo of Nueva Ecija. You gotta force them to turnovers like this one from Bomar. And look at this athletic layup mula kay Miranda. Although they need to be kumbaga, mas high percentage, that time around it was a 3 against 1. They would have made a sure basket with Dexter Maiquez.
So Miranda misses on the first, and then nga, a bit of disappointment because that type of number, sabi mo nga, Melo, it could have been converted into 2 points. Para naging good foul pa kung iisipin. So Miranda splits his charities. Looking ahead, finds Villarias. Ooh, look at that. Tough shot against Zach Wang.
But he's on the floor right now. We see on your screens, Michael Kalisaan. Hindi na siya nakababa because after that rebounding action, he already fell on the floor.
Pointing to his left cheek, it seems.
And Michael Kalisaan is not a guy you could easily put on the floor. Pero ito, mukhang dun sa tulakan sa ilalim.
First look, it seemed to be parang friendly fire, Melo.
Oo. But what about the presence of mind nitong Nueva Ecija? Quickly attacking and getting that 2-pointer.
Immediately taking advantage, although it was a tough finish. Talking about the shot of...
you would see right there, Coach Yong Garcia talking to our officials, pointing out mukhang may pasa itong si Michael Kalisaan.
Bukulata, Melo. Still have 5:48 left in the third. 19 pa rin ang inahabol dito ng San Juan. And sabi mo nga, Melo, Michael Kalisaan, tough customer. So alam mo na pagka tumumba itong si Kalisaan that may dahilan.
Oo, ang kailangan makita natin, who initiated the contact? Because initially, Michael Kalisaan was at the far end of that action, pero kumbaga dun sa tulakan, sa kanya na ibuntong eh.
Of course, our Sam Santos definitely get that information for us. ano yung iniinda nito ni Michael Calisaan, putting some ice to that area. Officials having a look, trying to understand what happened. It has been highly physical, Melo. Hindi naman to yung unang player na bumagsak. First quarter pa lang, ramdam mo na talagang semifinals na pinapanood natin.
Totoo yan. On top of the coverage, really mentioned na itong laron to will really be high octane, physical. As we take a look at this replay.
So I think it was Macaloni and Juan trying to, battle for possession, but
from that angle, hindi klaro kung ano yung tumama. But definitely something hit itong si Michael Calisaan.
Hindi na nga siya nakatayo kaagad, and it did result in that fast break opportunity for the Capitals where Villarias was able to convert.
He's being attended to right now by our medical staff. And of course, we hope it's nothing serious para dito kay Michael Calisaan because he is really needed here in this ball game, especially now that they're trailing this big.
It's 61-42. Capitals still on top. It's the battle between the second seed San Juan Kings at the end of the elimination round and the Capitals who finished third seed. Later on this evening, the hometown team of Binyan will be battling it out against the Quezon Titans. 1 versus 5 naman ang matchup na yan. It's also a best of 3, of course. So nothing further after review. Wamar gets it to Marquez. Trying to back down Macaloni. His shot too strong. It's Robles and Wang battling for that rebound, and jump ball will be whistled here.
You would see there the intention once again to bring the ball to the post, although they kind of hurried that shot. Talking about itong San Juan.
5:32 left in the third. This lead was as high as 21 at one point. Maguliano goes to Robles. Finds Bitoon. Inside, Villarias once again.
And that's how you break a full court pressure. Itong Nueva Ecija advancing that basketball, finding that cutter in the middle.
It's Robles blocking that shot from Marquez. Outside snipe. Villarias, 7 in the quarter.
Inside-outside game para dito sa Nueva Ecija, and this combination of Biton and Villarias is really a nightmare for the defense.
Wamar, bawitin naman kaagad, but they need more of that. Still trailing by 21.
This is the moment for Orlan Wamar to really take charge of this game, especially now that they're struggling with their offense.
Maguliano goes to Biton. Siya naman ang susubok. Can't hit on that three. Marquez secures the rebound. Wamar goes to Galinato. Lilipad for the 2.
That was a great attack para dito sa San Juan. Not wasting any time right there was John Galinato.
66-47. Still a 19-point advantage for the Capitals. Hindi afford ng San Juan dito makipagpalitan.
Oo, totoo yan.
So an offensive foul will be called here against Will Macaloni. Erasing sa frame itong si Orlan Wamar.
And we saw that foul coming from a mile away. Dahil nga yan, medyo hindi pa nakaset talaga itong si Will, and he really moved his hips. Orlan Wamar though, making a good job of really selling that call.
So for Will Macaloni, that will be his third. Iupo nga muna siya rito. Jonathan Uliloan. Long absence for the Capitals, but made that impact in that first half. They kind of directing their offense. Maguliano comes up with a basketball. Another turnover for the Kings. Go to Iloan. Maguliano will try from outside. Too strong. Marquez tracks it down. Gets it to Galinato. Attacks the lane. Tapped from behind by Sloan, but a foul will be whistled. 2 free throws coming up para kay Galinato.
And what I like about that play was Dexter Marquez clearing the way para kay Galinato. Let's take a look at that again. Galinato here scanning the floor, and Dexter Marquez doing great rim run job.
Nadamay na no? Nagre-rim run lang naman, pero sa totoo lang, clearing the runway na for Galinato. And for the bigs, no? Something to, have to develop that awareness na hindi aatake na yung kampi ko eh. Kawa na ako ng spasyo.
For Nueva Ecija, I don't know if they're doing it intentionally, pero mapapansin mo, no easy baskets for them. They want someone to earn their points from the free throw line.
After leading by 24 for the Capitals, it's now down to just 17. 7-0 run here for the Kings. 66-49 with 3:36 left in the third. Foul on the backcourt. Natin kung kanino ipipito rito. Taiwan is on the floor after that contact from Calo.
Itong si Eman Calo has been forced in this game to play the point guard spot, trying to evade 2 defenders here.
So Marvin Taiwan will be whistled for the personal. Parang double black eye pa Melo dahil natamaan pa siya.
But our game officials right here will review that last action to see kung meron pa bang nangyari after that foul. As Eman Calo, sabi ko nga, this is a new role for him. It's the first time I saw him tasked to be a point guard, but so far he's been successful. He has 7 points and 4 assists here in this game to go along with 3 rebounds.
Speaking of assists, Capitals number 1 in the elimination sa ating assist category. They have 23 so far in this game, plus 8 sila dyan to the 15 of San Juan.
They're averaging 32 assists per ball game.
Sabi mo, ito si Cano, lagi naman nakangiti, no? Marvin Taiwan, I also liked his reaction once he saw himself in the big screen. Parang pinapagpag niya pa yung tama na yun, and then he saw himself in the big screen dito sa ating Alonte Sports Arena. Immediately, flashed a smile as well.
Yan yung tinatawag na you never show any sign of weakness to your opponent. Because with the veteran players on the floor right now, they will pound on every every weakness that you show them. Kaya naman itong si Taiwan also, hindi na rin naman bagi ito, no, sa bakbakan.
Let's see if further call will be made. Technical foul. Whistled, or signaled by our officials. Calo arguing that he was just, swinging the basketball nga. Take another look. So it will indeed be a technical foul called against Calo. Galinato will be tasked to hit the technical free throw. Don Dulay arguing din nga na it was a natural motion.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Calo to our game officials, that he was just facing the basket, and it was a normal basketball move to put the ball in front. Problema in the process, natamaan nga itong si Taiwan.
Both teams now in the penalty with 3:34 left in the third. Maguliano looks inside to Collado. Bangs bodies against Juan. PP hit. Short on that baby hook. Tapingan dito. Galinato gets the basketball. Looking to attack once again. Finishes with a left. And here comes the Kings. It's down to a 14-point lead, 66-52. Take another look. Galinato talagang aggressive in this quarter, looking to put his team on his back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, marketing partner, Bean Leaf, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
The San Juan Kings with this 10-0 run, chopping what was once a 24-point advantage for the Nueva Ecija Capitals to now just 14. And while I say, Melo, that it's now just 14, parang yung momentum nararamdaman mo. Picking up here for the guys in blue.
Well, it's because of the efforts. Itong si Galinato has been very aggressive and decisive in the open court para dito sa San Juan. And yun nga, this is just a 14-point lead. And if you're San Juan with 3 minutes and 13 remaining here in the third, your job is just to bring this down to a more manageable one to start the fourth.
Alam mo naman, yun itong team ng San Juan. Pag mabigyan ng buwelo yan. Dangerous team. The Capitals cannot afford na mabigyan ng konting puwang.
And a great job right there from Dexter Maiquez to stop that 2-against-1 attack. And back in the game is Rob Celis, has been on the bench for a while.
Halo, goes to Collado. Susubok muli. Gets that three-pointer to go and lets his bench know about it.
Miscommunication on that switch, leaving itong si Collado wide open for that three.
Much needed basket for the Capitals dahil yun nga. Bumitaw na ng 10-0 run itong Kings. So back to a 17-point advantage. Scalo will be whistled for that foul. As mentioned earlier, both teams already in the penalty. 2 free throws coming up para kay Galinato.
Galinato so far has been the man of the hour para dito sa San Juan, taking on the scoring load for his team.
Hits on the first. Galinato so far, 12 to his name, matching Orlan Wamar's output. Minsan yun din kailangan mo na you can't really rely too much on Orlan Wamar. You know, he's gonna put up those numbers. But who would be kind of that second, third scorer? Especially in the struggles na meron itong King, especially from the outside.
Itong si Orlan, the great player that he is, but he can only do so much. And with the type of defense na binabato sa kanya nitong Nueva Ecija, kakailanganin talaga ng, kumbaga, ng Robin to the Batman.
Loan goes to Celis. Robles almost loses it. Gets it back to Calo. Still 12 to work with for the Capitals. Calo will try. Ooh, back is open. It is Tuesday. Although, gantong oras, sarado na. But no problem for Calo, extending the lead once again to 18. Top of the key, Juan will miss.
Zach Wang still couldn't buy a basket from the perimeter, but what about that shot from Eman Calo earlier?
No hesitation. And yung reaction niya, parang yun naman talaga yung plano niya.
I'm pretty sure ito na yun, that ball screen action, that was Hernandez making the mistake of going under that ball screen, giving itong si Eman Calo all day to take that shot.
Sam Santos has another report for us. Sam?
Hi, man, Coach Melo. Michael Calisaan is being treated by our medics and is dealing with a swollen left cheek after that collision. On a scale of 1 to 10, his pain is at a 10 currently, and he still doesn't know how soon he'll be back in this ballgame. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sam, and get well soon to Michael Calisaan, nursing that injury sa kanyang left cheek from that contact earlier in the third. Sa key loss dito for the Kings. Okay, nagsa-struggle na nga yung opensa mo. Mawawalan ka pa ng Michael Calisaan.
Michael Calisaan earlier able to manufacture some points underneath the basket. Kakailanganin din talaga yung kanyang presence. But meanwhile, Zach Wang starting to be aggressive here.
Right mentality din ni Zach Wang. Sabi mo nga kanina, he can't buy a basket just yet. But same mindset, atake, trying to manufacture points. In this instance, getting himself to the line.
But it's always about focusing on the next play.
And speaking of focusing, our referees focused on that Celis and Malonzo battle for possession. Trying to get that rebound. And a double foul will be called against them. There would be 2 on Malonzo, and Celis just his first. A minute and 45 still left here in the third quarter. After the Kings were able to bring it down to just a 14-point lead. Abante na naman ng 19 dito ang Nueva Ecija. Galinato. Look at the defense from Calo. Dropped it off to Juan. Balik kay Calo. Ay kay Galinato rather, but stolen. Another turnover for the Kings. The defense of the Capitals.
That's just tremendous perimeter defense from Eman Calo. Not giving San Juan any breathing room there.
Bounces it to Celis. Able to hit on that layup. But no problem, says Billy Ray Robles. Flying through the lane. Getting that basket plus the foul.
And Robbie Celis still cold from that long rest that he had. Good thing for Nueva Ecija. Itong si Billy Ray Robles. Always present to get that second chance opportunity.
Sumabit pa nga itong si Zach Wang. Really adding to the woes of the San Juan Kings. Trailing once again by 21 big points. Just when you thought yung momentum parang slowly nagbe-build up na para sa San Juan to start that run leading to the fourth, biglang bitaw ulit itong Nueva Ecija.
Kaya nga, they were only down by 14. And for a while there, I thought it was going to get down to a single digit, but Nueva Ecija able to weather the storm here.
Another 3. Magmimintes para sa San Juan. Rebound battle. Bodies on the floor. Calo and Juan. I think it was a jump ball whistled by our officials.
And I want to see what happened right there after the call. Eman Calo and Zach Wang, both warriors on the floor.
Iyakap lang
May
naman.
lambing.
Just showing some love in the city of life. Collado. Gets it to Robles with 8 to shoot. Kick out. Collado once again for 3. Off. Robles, offensive rebound. They reset. Oiloan from the corner. Another 3-pointer. Oiloan gives them 3-pointer number 12.
That's gotta hurt for San Juan. 20th second chance point para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Taiwan couldn't answer on the other end. But the Kings will keep it. Shot clock is off. 20.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Let's take another look. Calo finding Jonathan Oiloan. Wide open in the corner. Nagang umuulan para sa Nueva Ecija. Galinato short on his 3-point try. That's 4 out of 22 naman for the Kings. Totally opposite the shooting of the Capitals. Inside to Celis. There you go.
Eman Calo right there, enjoying the action, putting on the goggles.
Proving na pwede naman siya ang mag-point guard dito for the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Finding the streaking Robbie Celis for that basket, extending this lead to 27 points at the end of the third, 82-55.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule. Marketing partner, Bean Leaf. Media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV.
Live at IBC 13.
Balik tayo dito sa Lonte Sports Arena. Arquescam. Yun naman. Atid sa inyo, of course, ng ating Pilipinas Super League. Dito, Pinoy ang bida. And bida ang mga couples natin. Game na game naman ang mga fans dito sa Binyan.
Parang yung mga,
some love.
Parang yung mga kalalakihan, okay lang matawagan ng 8-second violation. Eh, no?
Let's see if this third couple, pauunlakan tayo. Yan! Galawang Melo Navarro. Naturuan.
Eto, matinik to. Kilala ko to eh. Basta point guard.
Yon! And the fans, of course, enjoying the action both on and off the court. Look at our marquee matchup and how they are performing so far. Orlan Wamar and Chris Biton, Melo. I mean, medyo matching in terms of their numbers. But obviously, the Capitals enjoying much more, leading by 27.
Well, both are key players nga, no? Really bringing their A game today. It's just that itong si Orlan Wamar can do heavy lifting for San Juan if they want to get back in this game. This is a huge mountain to climb for them, as Chris Biton has that luxury to rest on the bench.
We begin the fourth, 82-55. Capitals very much in control. Kings really just, trying to figure it out. They were able to bring it down to just 14 at one point in the third through John Galinato. Galinato really trying to, talagang gisingin itong opensa ng San Juan.
Question is, aside from Wamar and Galinato, who else can contribute para dito sa San Juan?
Galinato now with 16 as a turnover here for the Capitals. Robbie Celes will be called for a dribbling violation.
He was really bothered by that defense of Zach Juan right there.
Opportunity for the Kings to string some points. Wang loses it, but saves it to Galinato. Matatapik ni Calo. Taiwan goes to Malonzo. Depsidu will be fouled. Head to the line for a couple.
Well, that was a lucky break for San Juan. Almost a turnover for them. Luckily, nakuha nila yung possession in the tuwang si Malonzo was able to manufacture something out of nothing.
For Collado, that will be foul number 4 now. Has to be careful. Malonzo hits on that first. Was observing itong bench ng San Juan from between the third and the fourth Melo. And Senator Jinggoy was really parang far away from the players. Na magets nyo na kung ano yung nararamdaman ko in terms of how they're performing so far in this game.
The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said.
Parang may pinanggagalingan na naman yan, Melo. Ooh! Taiwan got hit once again. We'll take another look. Not sure what the first call was, because it was Calo and Taiwan figuring on that, I guess, pleasantries na naman.
All throughout this ball game, Eman Calo has really been physical, and he loves his matchup against Taiwan.
Officials once again taking another look.
From that angle, mukhang nagkaroon ng konting extension on that forearm as he was trying to protect that basketball because of the pesky defense nitong si Taiwan.
So mahirap dito in the case of Calo dahil natawagan na nga siya kanina. Technical foul for unsportsmanlike conduct when he swung that basketball. And Marvin Taiwan was also the recipient of that contact. So if you're the officials, pwedeng baon mo na rin yan eh when it comes to what you decide to call in this instance.
We've got Eman Calo on our screens as we await the official call.
On review, call on number 12, Marvin Taiwan. That's his second personal foul. First team foul for San Juan Kings. Technical foul on number 12, Eman Calo for second motion. Eman Calo is out of the playing court.
That is a big blow for Nueva Ecija. Eman Calo has been playing solid para sa kanyang kupunan. 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Most importantly, he's playing good defense.
Has been shutting down the perimeter players nga of the San Juan Kings throughout this ball game, but they will be missing his services for the last 8 and 57 of this game. So it was a Marvin Taiwan foul, but after nung pito na yon, Calo will be whistled for that second technical foul, and he will be out of the playing court. Nevertheless, the Capitals still up by 21, 82-61. Let's see if this kumbaga tong insidente na to would fire up itong San Juan squad. Collado goes to Sloan. Off on that 3 ball. Omar tracks it down. Goes to Galinato. Lilipad na naman. John Galinato. Really making things happen here for San Juan. He now has 18.
Galinato right there. Kita mo kasi walang hesitation. Talagang every time he gets that ball, buong-buo yung loob in trying to attack that basket.
Let's see if mahahawa ang kanyang mga kakampi rito. Anceles trying to look for that foul.
And 6 seconds.
And with 6 seconds to shoot, Capitals will inbound from the baseline.
So that could have been a good idea kay Celis. Hindi madaliin yung tira na yun dahil nga he had 3 blue shirts around him.
Bitoon will miss on that 3-pointer. Rebound battle, Malonzo recovers. Mojica. Short on that 3. Ahead to Bitoon. They could slow it down if you're the Capitals. Up big. Still by 19. Although scoreless so far are the Capitals in this quarter. 8-0. Production natin dito. Collado will also miss. So medyo maasim na rito ang shooting ng Capitals. Galinato scores once again plus the foul.
Galinato unfazed by the defense of Nueva Ecija. He had big guys right in front of him. Pero yun nga, every time you attack at buo ang loob mo, good things happen for Galinato. He gets an end-one opportunity.
Pag nabibigyan talaga ng benefit of the doubt yung mga players na agresibo, Melo. Looking for that contact, gets the bang. Still able to finish, find that balance in that attempt. Able to complete that 3-point play though, but a loose ball foul. They called here against the Capitals. It would be against Will Macaloni, and that would be 4 as well against Will. And the 4th team foul as well for the Capitals. The 4th quarter has been quite the nightmare here for Nueva Ecija. Underneath, Panganiban able to score that bucket.
That was a good inbound play para dito sa San Juan.
Bitoon. They will slow it down. Still a 15-point advantage. Another turnover for the Capitals. Wamar against Wico. Bounces it to Panganiban. And this is now just a 13-point lead. Has been the lowest na naibabain itong San Juan against Nueva Ecija. We'll take another look. That turnover, defense from Dex Maiquez, punishing the transition defense dito ng Capitals. Panganiban able to trim this to just a 13-point lead.
The PSL Presidents Cup 2024 is brought to you by Jumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear,
Hyundai Home Appliances,
MDC Sports, Finn Cotton,
Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming. Prepare for battle. Your healthy life. Japanese Style Clinic.
Erase Beauty Care, Isla Capsule, marketing partner, Bean Leaf, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV,
Live at IBC 13.
Babalik muli tayo dito sa Alonte Sports Arena as we look at our face of the game. Of course, from our sponsors, from Erase Beauty Care, Ms. Quincy Ostonal. Press Chris, kitang-kita sa ating screens. The action resumes. In the fourth, Macaloni, he will be clipped. Look at the points this quarter. 14-0 in favor of the Kings. It's actually 14, not 10 for the Kings. But regardless, scoreless pa ang Capitals dito sa ating fourth quarter, leaving a window open for the Kings to maybe make a comeback.
And with the absence of Eman Calo, they're struggling to find that rhythm in their offense. Talking about Nueva Ecija. Good thing about them, naitawid nila yun. That was almost an 8-second violation for them, which resulted this free throws for Will Macaloni.
Just the first 2 points for Nueva Ecija in this quarter, breaking the drought for the Capitals. Abante muli sila ng 15 rito, 84-69. Maiquez scoops it in.
Not the prettiest of moves, nonetheless, 2 points para dito sa San Juan, and Dexter Maiquez going to work right there.
Iton goes to Macaloni. Juliarias now. 7 to shoot for the Capitals. Celes against Malonzo. Goes inside. Shot too strong. Play on, says the referees. Panganiban. He attacks. Finger roll. Way short. Ahead to Huico. Has a 3-on-2. Mabibitawan as Wamar will be fouled. That will mean free throws for Orlan Wamar dahil kanina pa nga penalty itong Nueva Ecija.
Wasted opportunity right there for the Capitals. They had poor spacing on that transition attack. Tingnan natin dito, Michael Huico trying to thread the needle.
Villarreal will be whistled for that foul. Gusto mo naman yung depensa doon ni Orlan Wamar, no? Despite not having the numbers in transition defense, not giving up.
So it's all about anticipation. Basang-basa niya yung galaw ni Michael Huico that time.
Wamar will hit on that first. Been a while since nakascore itong si Orlan Wamar. But that would be 13 points to his name now. Since John Galinato has been, doing much of the damage. Top scoring for all players with 21. Splits his charities though. Still able to bring this lead down to just 12. So kumakatok pa rin sa pintuan itong San Juan. Still watching game number 1 of a best-of-3 semifinal series as Huico answers on the other end. Gets his own version of an end one. Panganiban will be whistled for that foul. Lead back up to 14.
Oh, great drive mula kay Villarreal. And look at that, Michael Huico. That was a big boy move right there. Stopping the bleeding para din sa Nueva Ecija.
Making up for that earlier attempt nga. Completing that 3-point play. Abante muli sila ng 15. Wamar able to elude the defense. Will pull up for 3.
And the problem with that hard show is no one is there to catch Orlan Wamar. And he's very smart of a player to recognize that.
Wamar now has 16. Huico loses the basketball. Wamar will run it for San Juan. Bounces it inside to Malonzo. So another foul will be whistled here against the Capitals. Free throws coming up para kay Malonzo.
Foul was called on Chris Biton as he was trying to stop that drive mula dito kay Malonzo. Turnover starting to hurt itong Nueva Ecija at this point of the game. They have 17 turnovers, which resulted to 15 turnover points for San Juan.
Malonzo able to hit on that first free throw. Pababa ng pababa ang lakalamangan dito ng Nueva Ecija. Short on the second. It's a lane violation. Will be whistled here against two players actually. So would be a jump ball. Possession arrow will point to the Capitals. .5:29, mahaba pa to, Melo. The Kings really making sure that there is a sense of urgency. We're talking about that message or lack of message between the third and the fourth coming from Senator Jinggoy. Mukhang kung kailan hindi pa nagsalita, tsaka pa nakarinig itong San Juan.
Although they could not convert on that last opportunity. Pero Nueva Ecija right now, you couldn't see that flow in their offense. Talagang struggling na maitawid itong bola.
Go to Huico. 7 to work with. Maguliano. Attacks the lane. Off the glass. Kakalog palabas. Wamar behind the back. Will be fouled. Not the best of fouls. Trying to stop that break. I mean, gets ko anong gusto kong gawin ni Chris Biton Don Melo. But that would not just be his 4th personal foul, but would mean another set of free throws for Orlan Wamar.
That was a frustration foul on the part of Chris Biton. They had a wide open layup, but Maguliano unable to convert. And San Juan right now, every chance they get, they're really pushing the pace. And that's the reason why maagang penalty situation nga nangyari dito.
First one goes para kay Wamar. Opportunity for him to bring this down to a single-digit lead. This lead was as high as 27, Melo. Able to hit on both. Siyam na lang ang inahabol dito ng San Juan. They have outscored Nueva Ecija 23-5 in this quarter alone.
What a turnaround para dito sa San Juan and Nueva Ecija. Look at that, the big guy bringing the ball down.
Turnover once again for the Capitals. Hindi talaga nila ma-address itong pressure sa backcourt na binibigay ng San Juan.
Look at this. JP Maguliano finding himself in a very uncomfortable situation. He did not want to pick the ball up on that corner.
It's turnover number 20 for the Capitals. Maiquez. Sabi ng madali. Will be called for that traveling violation. Ball goes back to the Capitals. Take another look at that move. Kahanap siya ng ano eh. I mean, inisip niya siguro may advantage siya against Villarias. He stepped too early. All for traveling. Huico. Behind the back. Challenges two. Will be fouled. Will head to the line.
And that's what you need to do if you're Michael Huico. When everything's struggling for your team, you gotta take charge. That time around, he was able to get a foul.
Ano naman yung galaw na yun ni Michael Huico? Iniiwan itong si Panganiban. Despite two blue shirts really prepared to challenge him inside. Almost making that basket. Gets the first. Back to a double-digit advantage, 88-78. Two for two para kay Michael Huico.
That kind of stops the bleeding, no? Para dito sa Nueva Ecija. This is still anybody's ball game.
Galinato. Attacks Robles. PP hit. Fading away. Short. It's a tough shot para kay Galinato.
Renato still feeling it. He was instrumental in this comeback by San Juan. But this time around, kailangan mong medyo maging mas sigurista in terms of your attacks.
8 seconds left on the shot clock as ball is tapped outside. Just 7 to shoot now for the Capitals. So execution talaga dito ng Nueva Ecija has been a struggle entire fourth quarter. Robles. Kick out to Biton. Short on that three. Galinato looking ahead, finds Wamar. Fakes out to Wico. Gets another 2.
Orland Wamar, a very smart move right there. Using the speed and athleticism of Michael Wico against him.
Wamar now has 20. Down to a 9-point lead once again. Macaloni drops it off to Robles. Beautiful find.
Another great drive and a great drop pass wala dito sa Nueva Ecija. At this point, they cannot afford to just trade baskets. No? If they want to take away the fight in San Juan, kailangan makastop sila.
Galinato misses on the corner. Capitals wisely. Just slowing down this game, milking as much clock as they could. Up by 11, 91 to 80. 2:38 left in this game. Bitoon goes to Macaloni. Robles, another putback.
Billy Ray Robles has been the hero para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Earlier, he got 2 crucial offensive rebounds. Ngayon naman, doing cleanup job for his team.
Panganiban will get that basket to go. Plus the foul. So one last big push for the Kings.
So there was a miscommunication on the defense here. Medyo hilaw yung help nitong si Byron Villarias. He was hesitant to leave that corner, giving itong si Panganiban enough space na makabuelo.
Panganiban has played well. 6 points to his name. Just shade under 10 minutes of playing time. Unable to complete that 3-point play though. So still an 11-point lead for the Capitals. Closing in to the last 2 minutes of this game. Marquez with another steal. Takes it all the way.
Dexter Marquez, that's already his second steal here in this game. But looks like he's limping already.
Talagang todo yung effort dito. Next Marquez. Not giving up on this game just yet. Biton. Pounded by Bomar. Be called for a foul and penalty na rin dito ang San Juan. Biton. Chance to create some safety baskets for the Capitals.
These are important free throws for Chris Biton. They are not yet out of the woods.
Gets the first to go. I'm sure Coach Don Dulay kahit papano. No? Nakakahinga na ng medyo maluwag-luwag. After giving up itong, well, not the entire lead, no? But they led by as much as 27. Napababa nga to just 9 ng San Juan. Marquez can't get that basket. Look at the frustration on his face. Maybe just a case of a bit too little too late here for the Kings. Nasa fourth quarter lang sila bumuhos.
And probably fatigue also para dito kay Dexter Marquez. Played 26 minutes already here in this game. Double-double performance for him. But Billy Ray Robles on the other end. 11.7 rebounds on 18 minutes of action.
It was an overall effort talaga dito for the Capitals. Just looking at the production of the players. You know, 6 players in double digits here para sa kanila, led by Byron Villarias with 15. And close second is Will Macaloni with 14. And even with the absence of Gallo, who had to leave earlier due to a couple of technical fouls, Capitals parang found it in themselves to hold on to this lead and in a prime possession to secure game number 1 of this best of 3.
Para naman sa San Juan, yung kanilang 3-point shooting was really a suspect here in this game. They started the game flat. Pero yun nga, I'm sure they're gonna make the necessary adjustments.
Panganiban, strong on that layup. Ball goes back to the Capitals. So game number 2 of this series, well, both series, will be happening on Thursday. And ang good news dyan para sa San Juan Melo is babalik tayo ng Philoil.
Oo, and every time they play in their home court, talaga namang the odds are sa kanila talaga yung panalo. So makita natin ngayon, masusubukan dito yung mental toughness nila, how they will be able to bounce back after kumbaga, with their standards, talagang medyo below yung naging performance in terms of yung kanilang outside shooting. Because looking at the numbers right now, that is the main factor of this game. 6 out of 28 only from beyond the arc. Wherein ito ang San Juan, one of the leading teams in that department here in the PSL.
Nung gumana, parang talagang masyado na nakaalaga itong Nueva Ecija. Biton will just hold on to this basketball. Just 7 seconds left on their shot clock. Robles. Wico from the corner. Shot clock violation, full 24, used up by Nueva Ecija. 25.9 seconds left in this game. The Kings back to the drawing board para sa kanila. A bit of uncharted territory, I would say. Was throughout the elimination round, karamihan ng kalaban nitong San Juan. Talagang iniiwan lang nila. And they did perform in shape dun sa kanilang victories against Cam Norte and SGA CSB in their road to the semifinals. But it seems to be the Capitals really finding that new identity, coming up with this victory and game number 1 of this best of 3.
It's all about the acceptance of roles for Nueva Ecija, and so far, yung tulong-tulungan nga nangyari dito.
So look at this dumper super move of the game. That's the badly needed basket for the Nueva Ecija Capitals, courtesy of Michael Huico. Nung talagang inaalat sila sa opensa, this basket kind of shut down all the chances nitong San Juan to complete that comeback. Samantala, have a look at our top cock defensive play of the game. This big block coming from Billy Ray Robles, erasing Dex Maiquez. Also happened here in the 4th. And our final score would be 95-86. The Nueva Ecija Capitals will be securing the first win. An opportunity to be the first team to the PSL Finals. Pero syempre ang ating Carlos PH Super Player of the Game, Byron Villarreal, not missing once, 6 out of 6 from the field, 15 points, hitting from in and out, inside and outside. Sama mo na rin ng 4 rebounds. Now we turn it over to Sam Santos, who is with Byron Villarreal.
Our Carlos PH Super Player of the Game is Byron Villarreal of the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Congratulations, Byron. You're off to a good start dito sa ating semifinals. What do you think are the key factors that led to this victory?
Unang-una, thank you kay God sa binigay niyang panalo sa amin. Yun nga yung sabi ni Coach, stick to the system. Kami, gang rebound talaga. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa game na to kasi alam mo naman yung San Juan laging kumukuha ng offensive rebound. And then, tiwala lang sa isa't isa.
Malaki ang nahabol sa inyo sa 4th quarter. What happened? Bumaba ba ang laro nyo or gumaling sila?
Siguro nagmamadali lang kami kasi nagtatrap sila. Yun, nung iniisip lang namin, pagdating sa half court, huwag kami magmadali. Yun.
I'm sure maraming nanonood sa'yo right now. Batiin at pasalamatan mo naman sila.
Una-una, thank you sa management, kay Boss Bong, kay Ma'am Rian Cuevas, kay Ma'am Vian, kay Boss Ivan. Sa buong Nueva Ecija, thank you lagi sa suporta. Sa family ko, sa wife ko, si Beverly, sa mother, father ko, and sa kapatid ko, sa Silay, sa mga kaibigan ko, kamag-anak ko dyan sa Cavite, sa Imo, sa Taguig, at sa mga family ng teammates ko. Yun.
Thank you and congratulations ulit. Back to you, Hyman, Coach Man.
Thank you, Sam, and congratulations once again to Nueva Ecija Capital securing this first victory. Final thoughts on this matchup, Melo?
Well, it was a total team effort para dito sa panig ng Nueva Ecija, but itong San Juan, they will be back here in the series. We know that they have the caliber of a champion team, kaya naman that game 2 will really be exciting.
Huwebes po, mangyayari ang laro na yan, but that's just the first game dito sa ating Alonte Sports Arena. Coming up next will be the number 1 seed hometown team of Binyan going up against the 5th seed Quezon Titans for their own best-of-3 battle. Ang pinakakabangan nating lahat. So on behalf of Coach Melo Navarro, Sam Santos, the hardworking men of Nudge Productions, this has been Jaime Mendihar. Diyan lamang po kayo for more of your Pilipinas Super League. Dito, Pinoy ang bida.